I know I haven't brought out a video in a while. Well, I'm done with the beach for the season, so I'm at my next favorite place, one of my local rivers, and we are going to do a little sampling. Reason for that is because I plan on coming back here and dredging this river. In fact, I got 5 rivers in the future that the timetable for you allowing to dredge is coming up soon. So we're going to have awesome videos with that. I must have spent a couple grand more on dredging equipment and different nozzles, so I have a variety of choices to use when I'm on the rivers. So we are here doing a little bit of sampling and got some good areas over here. This river's always been known to be one of my favorites. It's small gold, it's, fines to small flakes, but it's good stuff and there's plenty of it. So we are going to do a little bit of sampling here and see where I want to come dredge here in the next few weeks. So we're going to run a few buckets through the complete sluice, stream sluice, and see what we take from it all. So I figured, hey, I got to bring a video out, so let's do this. One area of interest, move that rock. There's just nothing but jammed in rocks in there. Different areas over here I want to dig. A nice little gravel sitting over there. Nice boulders over there to take a peek at. Go across. Got that boulder right there with all the tailings there. I'm gonna try on the other end over there. But yeah, there's lots of potential here. So I'm gonna get started filling up some buckets and find an area to put the sluice at. Quite a few spots to try. So here we go. And there's my lovely assistant. I must have tried like 3 different spots setting this up, just because just not a whole lot of water flow. But we're feeding it slow. Alright, I'm going to clear out this area here between these boulders, because that rock just sitting on top, I can't even move it, so it's jam-packed up in there. So I'm going to dig all this out here. Should be about a bucket's full. It's actually in line with the other bucket I'm doing, so we'll try that. Alright, so we ran 1 bucket. And I don't know how well this is going to pick it up. Probably not, but there's gold there. Quite a few pieces here. So I would say just looking at it already is at least a dozen specks. So that one area is pretty good. I could dredge that all day long. So we'll clean this out, put it in a pan, and see what it looks like in a pan. Alright, so we emptied it into the pan. Let's see what kind we're looking at. So I'm using a Sawtooth mat in that sluice. Sell it for the gold cube. I also sell them for the sluices. Alright, well, I'm not going to pan it all the way down, but I think you can clearly see that. Let's get in some good light. I don't know. 30, 40, maybe 50 pieces of color out of one bucket. There's still some gold underneath that sand. That looks pretty good. No complaints there for one bucket. So, we'll continue in a couple different spots, but that looks like a good spot to dredge here. So we'll continue with some different areas that I'm looking at and see what those look like. We'll snuff this up, take it home. Alright, bucket number 2. Let's see what this one looks like. Kind of in the same area but a different spot. So we'll run it through and see what it does. Now, second bucket. Jeez Louise. There we go. I would say about 30 color are in there. So that first bucket was much better. But that was also behind a boulder, and this one was just kind of next to it, but not behind it, kind of more in front of it. So sorry about the light. And I love how people comment on my page and says gold don't float. Gold doesn't float. I'm sorry, but there's some gold right there floating. 2 pieces sitting there floating. Okay, so this is the equivalent off that river of 5 buckets. I would say not too bad. How much I guess that weighs? 1/10 of a gram, 0.15, maybe for lucky 0.2. That's just 5 buckets. Now imagine running 44 buckets of that. Yeah, that ain't bad. But imagine running 44 buckets per hour. And that's what you get out of a 2-inch dredge. Is you can run a cubic yard per hour on a 2-inch dredge. But I also have a 4-inch. So I have choices to use. A 4-inch dredge can pump 5 cubic yards per hour. So, excuse me, looking forward to that. Doing some dredging this year. So look for those videos coming soon. You'll probably start seeing them in mid to late August, somewhere around there. And this will be the last time you'll see these videos on my cell phone, because going with the 4K. So there we go. Stay tuned, because gold looks better in 4K. Alrighty, so stay tuned. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share it, leave a comment. And we'll see you in about 3 weeks or so with our first dredging video.